Hello, beautiful souls, star seeds, and tarot lovers. Welcome back to another day, another way. I just made that up, sorry. So, we're doing a divine masculine energy update here on the hourglass today. So, I have a few songs that I'm channeling. I channeled them last night, and some of these divine masculines, right, are really on their way, you guys, toward you. They're still cleaning up a lot of acts, a lot of messes that they made. Again, they have gotten themselves in a lot of toxic situations or not of their highest good, all right? Some of them are still trying to get away from people that they have attachments to, not necessarily connections. They have deep-rooted attachments, whether it's trauma-based, through finances, living arrangements, kids, and religion, all right? Believe it or not. So what I got was John B. Now, I channel a lot of 90s, 80s, 90s songs, and sometimes even the 70s, all right? So what I got last night was John B. They Don't Know. And you guys could check out the song or the lyrics to that. I personally do not click on any songs when it comes to my channel because I just don't want any type of songs popping up. All right, it usually comes to me. I hear the song in my mind at times. Also, this morning I got Baby Bash, Baby I'm Back. So some of you could go ahead and check that out. Again, divine masculine could be a male or a female. This is just energy. We could also be tapping into the divine masculinity within the divine feminine or in you that needs to hear this message today or be aware of what is going to come through these cards today. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not all the messages are going to apply. All right, so I definitely feel like they're seeing a new way how to do things in their reality. They have been working on their crown chakra, where they're starting to unblock a lot of crown chakra blockages or yeah. So with the so with the crown chakra, what I feel that they're unblocking here is that they may have struggled with depression, learning difficulties or disabilities, having low or weak faith, and even anger, a lot of brain or mind fogs, all right? And to unblock that, they really need to change their energy, change their perspective on faith, how they perceive faith as well, and just be more understanding and more spiritually wise, all right? So take it how it resonates, you guys. So let's see what's going on with your divine masculine. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on with the divine masculines that's coming through today. Let's see. Some of them may even be spending a lot of time alone, and this is some type of serene or serenity that is given them. Just spend time by themselves, yeah, in nature. So some of your divine masculines, we have the nature card. And what does nature provide? When you let Mother Nature or when you let nature influence your life, it brings a sense of healing. Nature has a lot of healing properties to offer you as well. It nourishes, it gives you strength. There's a lot of revitalization that nature has to offer you guys. All right, so never never exclude nature, because when you sit outdoors, that fresh air, remember, we came from the earth, you guys, so it's just a natural interconnection that happens there. So I definitely feel like some of you may be seeing a lot of butterflies, and you know, if you're not always seeing butterflies and you do see one, you really need to pay attention to the colors on the wings, because it's sending you another message that you're kind of like shrugging off or brushing off. I do feel for some of you are seeing bees as well, maybe coming real close to you, like weird confirmation. It's you're being attracted to nature as well. What else, beloved? What else is the divine masculine working on or getting themselves into study? So it says spirit has its own way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. And we have a father's love. Now, I'm not going to read it from the card because it talks about It's basically talking about a father's love or a bond. It never dies. So some of your divine masculine, whether it's male or female, may be really taking care of their children. They may be a new father again, or they may be a new father, whether it's with you or someone that's outside of the connection. All right. It also talks about father's love being one of the strongest that anyone would ever experience. So your divine masculine may have abandonment issues. They may have issues where they don't feel very worthy of a father, perhaps love. And this may be something that's ancestral. This may have run in their family where their father was neglected from their father, which would be their grandfather, and so forth and so on. So they may be definitely learning to do things. That's my accent coming out, you guys. They're definitely learning to do things differently when it comes to their own offsprings, or they may be reparenting themselves through nature. So there may be definitely, and again, the butterflies, we have butterflies that's coming out here. Butterflies signifies transformation. It signifies moving from one phase to another in life, where we are in the darkness and then we come out into the light as a new person. So your divine masculine may be really paying attention to some type of ancestral karma that may have happened to their parents that was projected onto them, and they now want to change that. So what we call that here in my home is breaking of the chains. All right, we're learning to do things in a new way. We're learning how to communicate with those around us, so all of us could be on the same page and move together as a team, as a whole. So your divine masculine may be reparenting themselves, or they're definitely spending some time with children and they're bonding with them, changing the way how they were dealt as a child. So this is some good stuff here, you guys, whether or not you want to believe it. So let's jump into the romance tarot. The romance deck, the romance tarot. I wish I had a romance tarot. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Beloved, what's going on here when it comes to nature? So they're healing themselves. Some of them may like trees, or they just find comfort around large body of waters. Maybe you guys live close to a bay area or a beach is what I'm seeing. Some of you may live in a wooded area, or some of them may be even gardening, or just getting out there and being alone, taking breaks frequently as well, learning something here. So maybe they're picking up on some things that they really need to revamp. All right, they're expanding their mind. And didn't I say about the crown chakra? They're really starting to have faith here. There's a strong possibility that they're healing from some type of personal loss and grief through understanding. All right, through some type of wisdom. You know, a lot of these divine masculine, you know, they kind of pick up their ways from an absent person or an absent parent, you guys. So let's dive in here. This is some real deep stuff, you guys. So that means they're probably filling their own self-love cup. It's no more going outside of self for that love, for that reassurance is what I'm picking up. Some of them could even be learning from you, divine feminine. You know, the divine feminine is really a positive role model in a lot of the people's lives that surround him or her. All right, so let's go. Let's see what's going on. Beloved, tell us more. All right, so we have codependency, and of course my deck is upside down. I don't know why I keep doing that these days, you know. So we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your love life, your romantic life. Sorry, I was thinking about the shadow work video that I just did, and it had a lot to do with addictions and codependency. So again, they're wanting to detox anything that they feel too chained down to. This could also be that they're too codependent on being a victim of what happened to them as a child or how their upbringing was. So in nature, they're starting to see in the forefront, if they're being in solitude, or you know, they're just reserving their time and energy, they may be reflecting on how codependent they really are due to whatever happened in their past. All right, you guys. So I definitely feel like I'm definitely feeling for some of your divine masculine, whatever they have, whatever they accumulated, whatever they gain with karmics or spouses, whatever they gain with whomever, however, I'm starting to feel or sense here that it's like all trash, or it's not real. You ever saw the story The Labyrinth? I think that's how you pronounce it, with David Bowie. That scene where she was in the middle of a dump, and that little old lady with all that stuff on the back, try to recreate her bedroom, giving her all these items that she once cherished, and she was getting sucked in there, and then she turned and she said, it's not real. It's not real. So some of your divine masculines may be coming to terms that the things that they once loved, or the things that they once put a lot of stock in, it's not real. It's not real. So whatever nature has to offer your divine masculine right now, it's giving them the nourishment, the strength to see past the facades. All right? Tell us more, beloved. One more card, beloved. Make an effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So again, you guys, they may be seeing the signs of synchronicities, not only in numbers and poses that resonates, but they're seeing a lot of synchronicities in their life patterns. All right. And they know that whatever this codependency may be, these addictions may be to gambling, maybe to success, their idea of success, power, authority, being in control, whatever the situation is, they know for a fact that it's causing a block between them and their divine femininity within themselves, which is their emotions, which is their unconditional love, which is their free will to express themselves, to nurture themselves, and it's causing a block within the divine feminine that's outside of them. All right, that's a mirror of their soul. Yet they want to show you, I definitely keep picking up that this divine masculine wants to show you what they have been doing different, the things that they have been learning. And they have been learning, you guys. If this is your true twin flame that's been ordained by the Holy Spirit, that's recognized by the Holy Spirit, that's equally yoked, meaning where you guys go into a separation cycle, you guys come back a little different, a little better. It's never the same cycle. And that's how you know it's a true twin flame. Some of you are going through the same cycles over and over. You really need to really sit and check within yourself. Is this a karmic, or this is just a karmic cycle? Because it's two different things, you guys. All right? With a twin flame, you go into that separation. You go and you learn your lessons with whoever, however, wherever. But when you come back, when you reunite with each other, whether it's talking, whether it's on a date, something is a little different. There is a little more improvement there, and it's painful improvements, but it's worth taking the steps, because your divine masculine knows that this is a strong bond. They could even be coming into the awareness that they want to protect this connection. They want to protect their divine feminine. All right, they might be coming to terms that this is the strongest bond, but because of these codependency and not making time for self, they're recognizing how it tripped them up. All right, it caused blockages. It caused a limitation between them, the connection, and the divine feminine. So it says this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. They're coming into an awareness. This could be a different wave of divine masculine. This could very much be a different wave of divine masculine. All right, we have some yellow. Those that know that yellow signifies the solar plex portal or wheel or chakra. All right, and it's all about I do this. They're having a new flow of energy here, or they're having a boost here of energy, of strength. All right, and this connection between the both of you may feel very natural to this divine masculine, and that's what's helping them. Whatever this codependency issue that they're dealing with, whether they're codependent on their spouse if they're married, or a karmic soulmate. All right, they know that this is worth it. They know that this is worth cleaning out the codependency. They're going back to study. They're studying themselves, the things around them, even their ancestral tree or karma. All right, so you know, I definitely feel like there's a lot of blurred expectations that's going on in this connection as well. So your divine masculine, or possibly you, may have a very distorted or blurred expectation of this connection as well. So maybe in the past, they never even thought that this would have been a strong bond as it is. All right, but something here that they still need to work on. And I feel like they do need the divine feminine's assistance, all right? But that would happen in due time. If you're not guided to reach out to this divine masculine, please do not do that. But if you feel guided please do so, but in a lighthearted way, in a friend type of manner, all right? Because you don't want to put too much pressure on the divine masculine, all right? Especially when they're just coming into the awareness that you are the one. This bond is one of the strongest bonds they have. They want to protect it. They want to preserve it. They want to provide for it. But there's blockages here that's separating you guys from coming into that full union. And that's fine. Just as long as you guys are working towards it, all right? I know I see a lot of people bashing their divine masculines a lot and the divine feminines when they're not up to par with where they're at in life. You guys, everybody's on a different road on the same journey. Some people have a different way of doing things. All right? So let's jump into the tarot. Let's jump into the tarot, you guys. Let's jump into the tarot. Beloved. Beloved. See, my heart chakra candle flame is very low. So some of you are very low in devotion and compassion, you guys. You guys have to like switch that up. Get out of that energy. So let's talk about some heart chakra, being that the flame is so low here. I can't help myself, right? So with the heart chakra, when it's blocked or underdeveloped or inactive, it could be due to some low empathy here, some hateful energy, bitter. Some of it may be due to trust issues as well. Very intolerant. So some of your divine masculines, or this could be your energy as well, divine feminines, may be feeling this way. All right. So to have a balanced heart chakra or portal or energy, whatever you want to call it, it's all about being more tolerant and loving. Some of you may be too self-sacrifice too much and have a lot of jealousy that's accumulating. Again, with this codependency, has a lot to do with the heart chakra too. All right. All right, you guys. So we have the Knight of Swords. All right, so the Knight of Swords could talk about Taurus or Gemini, but it doesn't have to be, all right? This is just the energy that I'm pulling here. Somebody's very persistent and somebody is very confrontational right now, all right? So they may be noticed, whatever this is, if you're in complete no contact or little to no contact with your divine masculine, this may have to do with the people that they're codependent on in their life. And it may be a lot of confrontational energy between these people that they're involved with. I feel like there's a lot of blunt or very dry communication that's going on. And again, if this divine masculine is being aware that you could be the one, they're starting to be really dry with these people that they're codependent on or codependent on them. All right. And, you know, the Knight of Swords is a very impulsive energy. It's very rash. Sometimes it's not even thinking about what's being said and it's just like blurting shit out. All right. So they may be experiencing a lot of arguments through materialistic gain, money. So there may be fighting over money losses, just how things are between the both of them. It's a lot of resentments. Again, I didn't mention that with the heart chakra. The flame is very low here. All right. It's very low. I don't know why. Maybe it's got too much wax in there. I don't know, but it's starting to like almost go out. So there may be a lot of hate and resentful access going on here. A lot of jealousy also. Somebody may be giving too much and very intolerant. So let's go in more. And, you know, maybe escaping into nature. Having that peace to reflect on what's going on. So we have the Devil card. The Devil card, the Devil card came up in my shadow work post as well. I'm going to post that later. You guys, what is going on here? So your divine masculine may be dealing with court issues with someone here. They may also be dealing with somebody that's there legally married or they have legal situations with, whether it's business, child support, contracts, whatever it is. But I feel like it's domestic disputes that's going on here when it comes to the truth. We also have the Four of Wands. This could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We have some Pentacles, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, the Chariot, Cancer, Justice, Libra, Capricorn, the Devil. So I feel like this is all about money and things that was bought. I feel like someone wants to leave, but they can't because of codependency issues, whether it's living arrangements, can't pay or make it on their own. Like they can't pay for the lifestyle that they have on their own. Some of your divine masculines may be going through a situation where they're trying to avoid this confrontation by ignoring what's really going on here. And what's really going on here, they're taking a pause. I feel like some of them, if they do work, they may be on their lunch break, really going out of their job, having lunch on their own. They're really reflecting on what was developing here, what is being grown here, and it's not really satisfying, but it's almost like they're willing to work more. So whatever they're doing, it's not satisfying. It's not what they feel they deserve here, you guys, and it's happening in the home. It's happening in the home. And this could also be that your divine masculine really wants to make things right, either with the people that they're in a living situation with, their family. This could also mean the divine feminine, because this is the 1111 portal. This is the gateway to light. All right. So there could be a strong indication here that your divine masculine really wants to come through. They want to come forward and try to work things out with you, try to meet you on a transparent, more honest, level-headed approach. But they may be very confrontational because of what's going on in the background. They may be still vibrating in an energy where they really cannot see how this is going to work, holding on to a lot of half-assed perceptions. That's because of their communication skills is not really as open, and it's like too rash almost. I almost get a lot of humor with this as well. So some of them may be engaging in situations that's not really good for their health. So they're accepting this bad situation either with you or the people that they're in a living situation with, that they have obligation, legal responsibilities here as well, you guys. For some of you, they may be very cautious about signing leases or contracts as well with the Justice card here, you guys. So this is a lot of major arcanas here. So I definitely feel like I definitely get that they want to move forward. They feel like it's the right thing to do. But with the Devil card here, they may have legal obligations that you may or may not know about that's holding them back. They feel very vulnerable in this state as well. So whatever it is, it's something that they can't get out of right now. And they're really looking, they're really investigating, studying on how to get this, get away from this thing, how to come in and cut it very swiftly and keep moving. You know, the Chariot talks about leaving a very complicated, difficult situation behind, not knowing exactly which route to take or what step to take next, but they're definitely moving forward out of this toxic energy. This could have a lot to do with sex as well. Maybe they have a very sexual based relationship with this person, but it's a lot of money ties involved in it. But it's not that much, and they're starting to realize, like, is this even worth it? Let's talk about make the effort here. Make the effort. So their codependency, they're very aware that their codependency is holding them back. So we have the Sun. So they want to bring some type of truth and clarity. They want to be bold. They want to bring some type of sunny, strong, warm energy back into you guys' relationship or back into their life in general. Oh, wow. So I had something to say, but it just completely slipped right out of my head. All right, so the Chariot, okay, so we have 7-7. Again, that is a definite master number there, and it talks about researching, again, with the study card. So we have double confirmation that they are researching. It's a strong possibility that they're trying to get some professional advice about you guys' situation or what's going on in their life when it comes to codependency. So they may be going into counseling for a detox, or they may be just self-helping themselves. They may be checking out some self-help books, really getting into this self-help to really bring some justice to their life, some balance, some type of equilibrium to their life. And that's the truth. They wanted to break free from this wall. Again, the wall is here, wanting to come from behind of the wall, wanting to be liberated, to be free, to express themselves, because they know that this is worth it. They're very intrigued with you, Divine Feminine. Very intrigued with you. I feel like they want to kiss you, or they kissed you. They gave you the third eye kiss. The third eye chakra kiss. What? Or maybe you guys are very shy and bashful when you guys are together. Yeah, they want to come through. They probably want to make a quick trip to you if you guys are in the same area. They probably want to make a quick trip just to say hi, maybe take you for some coffee if you're into that stuff. But they really want to probably send you a text as well, and maybe a very lengthy or a long letter. And it could have a lot to do with their emotional goals when it comes to this relationship. Again, they're wanting to do things in a new way, possibly wanting the same energy, but in a different way of approaching it, or growing or expanding it, is what I'm getting. Tell me some more. Tell me some more. I feel like they want to move away from whatever toxicity, whatever codependency issue that they have. They're looking for a way how to remove themselves from it very safely. And, you know, the Justice card talks about justice for all. So a lot of people, there may be children involved, there may be teenagers, there may be grandparents, or their mom may be involved. And it's like they want to remove themselves from this toxic, whatever situation they may be in. And they want to do it safely. We have death. So this is some Scorpio energy. The Eight of Wands could talk mostly about Sagittarius energy. That's mostly like traveling, wanting to go into a new adventure. Could be a spiritual adventure with the divine feminine. But somebody's definitely at peace with what has ended. So this is an old way of doing things. And for a while, your divine masculine could have been in this energy of the Knight of Swords, where they're very impulsive, very rash, very dry with communication. And it's like now wanting to move away from that with the Chariot. They feel like it's the right time with the stars being overhead. The stars is in alignment, or it's written in the stars that this is the right time. Yeah, because they gain some type of knowledge with expansion. So it's like they have the knowledge, and it's now time to implement it in their life, to move out of this devil energy, to travel away from whatever is codependency or whoever they may be attached to through addictions, codependency, trauma base. All right, they want to move away from that, putting an end to their ego, because we have the king here that died. The horse is like really on top of the king here, and I look at kings as ego types or ego based actions. So I feel here like they have surrendered to an old way of they're surrendered to a death of the old way of doing things. All right, the sun has set on whatever they moved away from, and they wanted to come in with a new spirit. Because again, they feel like you're the one. It may have taken this person maybe 6 months to a year, and now we have the King of Swords. So we went from the Knight of Swords to the King of Swords. Now the King of Swords could talk about it could be any air signs, but I like to pinpoint this energy, and I'm really picking up that this may be Aquarius or Capricorn energy. Doesn't have to be. It could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But it's like really making a decisive action and really being serious about it. All right. There's not a lot of cups, emotions, or feelings here. And that's because this divine masculine is really coming to a clear, decisive decision and taking decisive actions on it. Very clear-minded here. And with the Knight of Swords, it's moving from really rash or harsh or even defensive communication, where just cut is like very inconsiderate of what's going on around them or who they may be hurting, to a more like, okay, I know the laws of justice, I know the laws of love, because the King of Swords is just that. All right, this may be a know-it-all. They may come off as a know-it-all, and that's because they are gaining a lot of wisdom here. They're gaining a lot of clarity with the sun. A lot has been revealed. The sun came out and shown it. It revealed. It didn't illuminate. I use illuminate for illumination for the moon. The sun came out, so nothing is hidden here. Nothing is hidden here. They may be coming to terms that their heart chakra was definitely blocked with a lot of resentments, a lot of trust issues, bitterness, and they wanted to escape from that. They wanted to bring justice, balance to their life. They wanted to do what's right, what's honorable, but the devil card is here. So they're still fighting. They may be fighting with the sword of truth that's out here. They're pulling out their truth. They're pulling out their truth. They're fighting some type of addiction, some type of toxicity within themselves, possibly. and they're at peace. They are surrendering to this process. The Knight of Wands. All right, so again, I did feel like they want to come in really quick or make a quick visit towards you. They want to just jump in the car, jump in a plane, whatever it may be, just to say hi, just to see you, because there's still blockages there. There's still something that they really need to cut away, and they know that. They know that. This is what I'm saying. If you feel guided to open up and say hi or spend a little quality time with your divine masculine, go ahead and do that. But make sure you're coming from a heart, from a place of a place where you have a lot of compassion and acceptance for what the situation is right now. All right, try to trash whatever potential or whatever you think it should be right now, or the time you guys know each other, or how long you've been in this journey with them. You need to kind of like put that to the side and really be present on what's actually going on, because everybody deals with their situations, their issues very differently. And some of you may be way ahead of this divine masculine, all right? And I'm seeing it's like they're in the mood to see you. They have a lot of clear thinking. They may have even been battling with themselves for quite a long time just to come forward to say hi. It's deep. All right. Some of your divine masculine never experienced a bond this strong. They never experienced what love is until the divine feminine came in and activated the divine femininity within self. Come into that awareness. It could be very cold and detached right now, may even have this poker face, but they're becoming wise with this bed. They fight a lot of battles here. All of those swords that's crossing, they have fought a lot of battles within themselves and the people outside of themselves, just to create this home, this stable unit or foundation within themselves. This is maybe something that you're not aware of. They may be rediscovering a lot of things about themselves as well, exploring the darkness within themselves, learning, being aware of, studying and what could be changed, expanding their mind, their judgments, their perceptions on everything here. And it's bringing a lot of awareness. It's bringing a lot of warmth. Again, very conflicted. All right. And they're conflicted between their heart chakra and their sacral chakra. So if they have addictions to sex, where it's very possible here, they may be trying to separate what they're truly feeling for the divine feminine. Is it just lust, part of my addiction? Or is this some type of healing, soulful, love-based connection here? Still battling with how to communicate that with you, or communicate that period. So even though they're very clear-headed right now, their sexual energy or their power, their authoritative energy, money could also be an issue here that's conflicting them as well. Maybe money issues with the Seven of Pentacles. They just don't have enough to make this move, but they really want to. They're putting an end, and they could be still going through a lot of transitional periods as well, but they still want to show you that, hey, I know who you are. I know that this bond is very strong and I want to protect it. I want to preserve that. But right now I'm battling here. I'm battling the dark side. I'm battling my fears, my insecurities. I'm battling my self-confidence, my low self-confidence, my low faith in myself. All right? But I'm becoming wiser. I'm becoming wiser because I'm really accepting the clarity here. I'm accepting the miracles that's happening in front of me. I'm struggling, but I'm pushing forward with staying in the present. I'm very focused. I have left a lot of things behind. I have changed tremendously, whether you see it or not, divine feminine. I have, and I have been working really hard. I'm battling with people that's in my area as well. All right. But there's a need for cooperation. There's a need for communication, to be on the same page, to build this Four of Wands, to build this stability. All right. So your divine masculine here, you're looking for ways and how they could strengthen this connection, because they know. But they know they have to start within themselves, and they're going into nature to help influence them, to nurture them, to give them strength. The Fool. This talks about Aries energy. This is the 0 point energy. This is after the 10, you go into a 0 where you're transmuting what you learned. the wisdom, how you felt. It's like a relief stage. Think about when you fight this big battle, or when you overcome a very challenging situation, and you now have that time where you just relax. You go into that relaxive state. You're transmuting the energy, the wisdom, so you could move forward again, this time with no baggage. This time, really trusting your intuition, your instincts, your soul guidance. Willing to take a leap of faith and not regret it, because it's so worth it. It's so worth it. But I have to gain the strength. I have to fight these insecurities. I have to unblock my heart chakra. So I'm going to stop it there. I hope you guys did enjoy this reading. If you did, go and big up yourself in the comment box. If you do want a personal reading, if you feel guided, if you feel compelled to contribute to the channel, whether it's donating decks, positive energy exchanges, all of the details are in the description box below. All right, I have many other different videos on my playlist that you could check out as well. And again, chat to you later. Ciao.